Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Live. And right now, I'm doing the game review while the game is on. It's at halftime right now. And the Miami Heat, we're up 54, I believe 54 to 42. No, yeah, 54 to 42. I think, yeah. But we on a big run at the end. It started off with the steal. Max Strus going up, gave Vincent steal. Max Strus going to get the ball, and Max Strus hit a three. Max Strus hit another three, and Max Strus had a layup. He went on a tear. He went on a tear right there. And Vito Depot started off the game real good too, scoring 8 points in the first quarter. But this is what we needed. I love a game like this. We seen it happen in the regular season where your stars are gone. Remember Jimmy Butler was gone. Remember Kyle Lowry was out for personal reasons. Jimmy Butler was out for he had a little injury, and then Bam, remember he had the surgery in his hand, and he was out and stuff like that. So it was like mixing different lineups. Yurtseven was in at center. He had Deadman with him working and stuff like that. Marquise Morris was out after that Jokic whiplash thing he had. But this is the type of game I like to see. Like to see the players step up, the undrafted players, the players who was undrafted, who people deemed when it was a rookie, who deemed they was not worthy enough to be drafted or selected. Those players stepping up, putting that chip on their shoulder. They put their chip on their shoulder and they stepping up and they making a name for themselves in these big moments. And they did in the regular season, but seeing them do it on the big stage, doing it in the playoffs, it's amazing. Gabe Vincent is one of those guys. Max Strus is one of those guys. Those guys right there, like those are the two notable ones. Caleb Martin, another guy, and those guys just play hard and play tough. And Vito Depot, remember the concerns? It was like, oh, Vito Depot, we know he's good. He's a multiple-time All-Star. He's an All-NBA player, but has he been the same because the injuries happen, and he's proven it too. He got something to prove too. So I like our players. A lot of our players have something to prove. They got something to prove. Remember Bam? People saying, "Oh, Bam's not a really super. He's not really a star player. He can be an all-star like level, but he's not really that star level player that like your friend." And he's proving some stuff tonight too. He playing pretty well too on both ends of the court and setting his teammates up and playing more aggressive. So like I like that. I like to have a team like a group of players on the team that has that drive, that fire. They trying to they're trying to like prove themselves right and prove others wrong, but they're trying to prove themselves right and just go out there and play their chip on their shoulder. So having this play like that it make the team very good. Like Kyle Lowry plays like that all the time, gritty and tough, and Jimmy Butler do that too. They all play with chips on their shoulder. They all play to prove something. They got something to prove out there, and that's how you build a championship team. They know their role too, and they play it perfectly. And it's team ball. It's just like watch right now the defense, the way they just box out the paint. Trae Young get the ball. They have the defenders, one defender on them, everybody else just like kind of like closing in. It's kind of like it's kind of like a what's the name? I don't know if you're in geometry. That little like a rectangle like, but like a little smaller at the tip. I forgot the exact shape called, but like, it's kind of like that. It is like widening and closing like that. So every time Trae Young get the ball, they'll close in, and then he dribble out. They'll waddle like that. They might leave some shooters open, but he did a good job of closing out on the shooters, and they haven't been knocking their shots down. So. And we start off a little shaky in the first quarter, but we turned it on. Second half, man, second quarter, turned it on. So halftime about to be over in a little bit. So I'll get back to you when the game is over and finish the review there. But so far, so good. Now that's Miami Heat basketball. I'm back after the second half. And we played tremendous on defense. Let me say that, tremendous on defense. Offense, of course, you're missing Kyle Lowry, who's your starting point guard. But Vito Depot did a very good job. Vito Depot went out there, he facilitated, and he kind of got Bam. I like the way he got Bam involved. Bam keeps trying to pass stuff up. I like the way he got Bam involved. Like, hey, get the ball, Bam, and just go up with it. Stop trying to be passive. Just go up with it, be aggressive. And Bam did that late in the fourth quarter. Those couple of slam dunks here and there. But Vito Depot played nice. Tyler Hero played good too, and Max Strus. And they all just played. The collective group was awesome like that. And to see that, it's good to see too, because like especially from a coach perspective, I know Coach Spo probably happy. Like, yeah, I know that our star players is out. We don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen, of course. But I know he feel confident that they can run the same scheme on defense. They can do the same stuff, and they can lock the people down on defense. And even with the different personnel, even when I don't have the right personnel, and that's amazing right there. But Vito Depot played tremendous, and it was just amazing to see. And it was just like the moment that he needed, the moment that like his moment, because there's been a lot of stuff that happened. The injuries happened. He missed the playoffs. He didn't get a chance to play in the playoffs last year for us. He just been he's injured and stuff like that. Remember he hurt his leg against that Laker game when he dunked on the goal and came down the wrong way. But this game right here, let's say 23 points. Old Depot just he went, he played, he got in his bag. It's not Depot best performance. We've seen some crazy stuff he did with the Pacers and the Magic and stuff like that, and the Thunder and stuff like that. But this is right here was great. It's a great Probably good for his confidence, of course, and gonna be carrying on to the next round too. And he's definitely gonna be added to the rotation for sure, for sure. Next round. I don't know if we're playing the Raptors or the 76ers, because the Raptors, the 76ers was up 3-0, and the Raptors have won back-to-back games, and they brought it back to Toronto on Thursday. If they win that game, whew, you never know what could happen. Hopefully, I hope they win that game so we can have more rest and more preparation for the 76ers. But I'm looking forward to the next round. Trae Young look himself this round. You know, the defense corralled him and stuff like that. That's why they still label him as a star, because you know a superstar player will overcome the adversity and overcome the double teams stuff like that. You know, you seen guys like, you see LeBron and stuff like that. You seen stuff. You see them. They still get their buckets. They still go out there and get it. But I think yeah, Trae Young is still, he's a great player like that. So, you know, like it's just tough out there. You know, sometimes like so they had a lot of injuries early in the season, and then they had to like fight for a playoff spot, and then you playing against a team like us who, you know, we scrappy. You know, we scrappy and we tough and gritty. So it's just so they probably bounce back. They'll bounce back for sure. They had a nice roster. DeAndre Hunter was going crazy, so I was glad he fouled out, because I didn't want anything crazy to happen. Him hit a crazy shot, because everything was going in for him. But yeah. So kudos to the Hawks. You know, they put up an effort. They never gave up. They never gave in. You know, Trae Young might have, you know, they might not look the best, but they never gave up and gave in. They was fighting to keep their season alive this game. But the Miami Heat was just a better team. Like I told you, we was gonna step on their necks. We was gonna step on their necks, and we're gonna make sure we end it. And we are the second team to advance. Boston Celtics advanced yesterday, and we advanced today. And you know, my prediction was that in the Eastern Conference Finals, it will be the Miami Heat and the Bucks, or Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. You know, I was like that, like, because the first I'm a Miami Heat fan, so I'm a little biased. But I was like, that's gonna be the teams that gonna meet in the conference, and that's gonna be one heck of a game. But you gotta take a game by game. So who we face, if it's the Raptors or if it's the 76ers, we are ready, and we want the smoke like Street Profits. We were ready for this game, and yeah, that's all I gotta really say. You know, we got it done, and yeah, see you guys when I see you next time, and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like this video. If you don't like it, if you're a Hawks fan, you don't like it, you know, dislike it. Any reaction is warranted. So, yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.